Hello everyone, we are back again. The topic of my discussion today is very crucial. The topic is the significance and existence of UN in today's era. I have a file chart of everything about all the works which UN have done. After my analyzation of all these things, I have come into a conclusion that UN works efficiency, success rate has gone down. In these 1.5 years, when everyone was suffering from pandemic, everyone's hope was from UN, but it failed. Why it failed, that I don't know, but it failed. Because of which lakhs, millions, I may say billions of questions are being raised on UN's integrity. It happens, but UN is a very responsible body. It is a universal body whose duty is to maintain everything, every disturbance which is going universally, globally. From the previous year, when this virus, COVID 19, came into existence, the first question which was being asked was, what is the origin of this virus? And UN's medicated responsible body, WHO, has no response, had no answer for it. Everyone was saying that China is the culprit, but until and unless WHO won't say, it can't be proved, and it won't, and it had not said. In every crucial meetings, in every crucial conferences regarding the origin of this virus, WHO remains silent. Why it remains silent, that I don't know, but it remained, because of which now everybody is suffering. Now WHO is doing investigation at the Wuhan laboratory of virology. Now, when everything is coming to an endemic from the pandemic, our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji at the UN General Summit had said a very important thing and a very fabulous thing. He said that if we are not able to perform our task and our duty at the correct time, then it goes too late and the consequences are very harsh. People lose trust. Same is happening with UN. People are losing trust from the body. And why? Because of its late actions. I can't say that it was an act of carelessness, but people are thinking. And according to them, according to their perspective, it is correct. You are at such a position, I'm saying in the aspect of UN, you are at such a position whose expectation was that after World War II, peace, harmony, globalization will maintain, dictatorship will end. But from the recent dictatorship in Afghanistan, I may can't say that dictatorship has ended. I can understand that without the consultation of the main members of the UN, which we say as the Big Five, UN can't take any action, but at least it would have given an opposition statement against the dictatorship, but it has not given. It is silent. When anything is being asked or talked regarding Taliban, why UN always remains silent? This is a big question which everyone is asking. And now UN has to give answers to all these questions. If it would have taken its initiative earlier, then these questions would have been suppressed by its acts. But since acts are too late, the power of questions are being raised. And when someone doubts on your integrity, it means that your deterioration has started. Same is happening with UN. I myself remember that we used to study about this chapter in history in a very detailed manner. We used to learn about various types of bodies, their functions, etc. And we used to learn them because we have to score in exams. But every student was having a good positive vibe for UN. We used to think that it is an organization which is a universal and a very good organization. It's like a father to all the nation. But now, from its act, UN has lost trust from all these students who are studying about that body in their school curriculum. In front of everyone, the students never speak, but within themselves, they will always say what it has done. We are reading it maintains peace, this and that. See what is going on in Afghanistan, what it has done in the COVID pandemic. The future generation will ask, will commit so many questions on the integrity of this body, and then there will be no answers from you inside because the questions are correct. I am bound to speak these things because it's my analysis. And the one major thing, when this second wave was going on, the war between Palestine and Israel, regarding the strategic location of Jerusalem. In that context, also UN's contribution was very less. And UN's duty is to resolve the matters between two countries, but it had not done anything. It had not done anything. Just by speaking, just by giving statements, just by expressing your grief, actions can't be performed, change can't be performed, conflict can't be ended. You have to take your initiative just by drafting 18 columns of UN, just by addressing so many articles, just by addressing so many summits. It's not applicable. People see the final value, the final output. No matter how much explanation now UN will give, we have done this, that. But the real output of yours, your body, is null and void. Whether it's COVID, whether it's conflict between Israel and Palestine, and whether it's the dictatorship in Afghanistan. No actions. Output is zero. Your input was so much in terms of statements and articles. But what about the output which the entire world is expecting? The leaders are expecting. At the end of my speech, I want to say just a same thing that now it's high time. Instead of addressing charters, instead of doing paperwork, now UN should do actions. UN should take initiative. UN should take the help of force. It should go. It should go inside the interior, excavate the problem, and solve it instead of just expressing their grief. Otherwise, trust will be lost and this body might get dissolved. Thank you. Have a nice day.